that new threat from Russian President Vladimir Putin, his nuclear warning to the world and to the U.S., and those images he used of missiles raining down on Florida. Putin declaring, "You'll listen to us now."
An unarmed Russian Air Force jet flew over several key landmarks here in the Washington area at low altitude, including the Capitol, the Pentagon, CIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia, and Joint Base Andrews, home of Air Force One, of course. The flight was part of a long-standing treaty that allows militaries of the U.S. and Russia to observe the other from the air.
Putin's annual State of the Nation was provocative and threatening. Giant screens showing missiles raining down on Florida and what was billed as an invincible intercontinental cruise missile, a nuclear-powered cruise missile which Putin claimed could travel around any obstacle, and for anti-ballistic missile systems, he claimed, unstoppable. The missile shown headed toward the west coast of the United States. No one has listened to us, Putin said. You'll listen to us now. A U.S. official tells ABC News the missile is not yet in production. But the former vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs says there are concerns.
The thing that distresses me, they've obtained a high assurance that their attacks would be successful by going to higher speeds and coming from different directions.
Of course, President Trump has done little to turn down the heat.
I want our nuclear arsenal, to be the biggest and the finest in the world.
Putin's announcement also comes just days after the head of the National Security Agency said the U.S. has not done enough to punish Russia over election meddling.
They haven't paid a price, at least, that's sufficient to get them to change their behavior.
To this threat of these new nuclear weapons from Putin and the rhetoric we've heard from President Trump, some are going to say this seems reminiscent of the Cold War. Are we looking at another one here?
Well, David, if this keeps going in the same direction, it could certainly turn into that, but neither country really wants that to happen again. And for Putin's part, David, this is also about appearing strong domestically. The presidential election in Russia is just weeks away.